were on our way to have dinner with Travis and his wife, Mary. We were on our way in, and his wife calls me and said, hey, one of our guy friends, Travis's friends, Randall, is going to be at the restaurant. Is there any way you can get Caroline up there so they can meet? So I called her. I said, hey, I know you're single, and I know you're not looking for anything right now. However, there's a guy that's been waiting to meet you for a couple months. He knows Travis. Travis thinks he's a really good guy, and I'm trusting Travis's judgment on this. Because I think I told you, Travis thinks this is a really good guy, and you can trust that. So I said, can you be in College Station in an hour and look nice and everything? Because this guy's really been wanting to meet you. So we show up to the restaurant. We meet Mary and Travis. We order food. I'm checking my phone, seeing what time it is, and it's been about an hour. An hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 20 minutes. I'm checking the phone constantly, and I'm mentally cussing you out, going, where are you? And Caroline's pretty. I mean, she's a teacher after all. She's punctual. She's very efficient. She's very, very good at managing her stuff. For some reason, she could have met the man of her dreams that day, and we couldn't get her there. Finally, she shows up, and done to the nines. She looked absolutely gorgeous. She pulled out all the stops, and we introduced you to Randall, and we had a nice evening. I think y'all went out dancing afterwards. Me and Mary were just fingers crossed under the table, just going, oh man, can this please be good? But yeah, I remember hoping it would be really, really good for you, and I'm so glad that ended up being the case.
So he asked me out. There were some, other people were like, hey, you need to meet him, and then we met. He bought my drink, which was very smooth because I didn't see him do it. And then afterwards, we kind of kept talking, and then he said, hey, do you want to go out dancing? So my friend's gonna go out dancing. So he asked me out first.
Oh my God! You look beautiful. She's adorable.
We went dancing that night after dinner, and then went to the park the next day, talked for probably 4 or 5 hours. And then from there, just came to the conclusion that, hey, we're not going to pursue this right now. She needed more time to heal, which I understood. So I said, hey, you can reach out to me, but I won't reach out to you. That was February 7th. So of course, naturally, the week after that is Valentine's Day. So I didn't know where she lived, but I knew where she worked. And so I had some flowers sent to her school. And, so later she came and she was like, well, I was going to text you anyway. But then she texted me after that saying, Randall Nelson, you should know how to steal a woman's heart.
Left. I want to turn to the left.
You like it?
I do.
It's a little sparkly.
But you were the only one to see what's really pulling every string. Used to starting over before it's over. Truth comes back when we want it.
I think it just kind of came slowly, and I realized, how comfortable I was around him, and everything felt natural. I was never nervous around him, and I had a very long, comprehensive list. I'm talking like 2-3 pages front and back of just what I wanted my future husband to be like. And he checked every single one of them off, which is weird. Every time I thought about the future, this, that, and the other, he was there.
Here's to starting over. Here's to starting over again.
Caroline received this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I, Caroline, take you, Randall, for my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part.
Here's what I would see Randall do when we would wake up, is he would go to that list and he would pray over those things for his future wife. And I saw him pray day after day after day for his future bride. And that was inspiring for me. And Caroline, he was praying for you like 6 years ago. That's awesome. And I learned a lot from you, man. Very proud of you. Caroline, I'm very thankful because I've seen this man grow more in Christ from his relationship with you.
I remember Caroline and Randall getting to come over and spend the night with Amanda and I, obviously in separate bedrooms, of course, naturally. And I remember asking Caroline why she loved Randall, and I asked Randall why he loved Caroline. And both of their answers had to do with how much the other sharpened each other in terms of their relationship with the Lord. And that was the only answer I actually ever wanted. Caroline, I am so pumped for you to marry one of my best friends. I know from the bottom of my heart, he will always take care of you.
Years ago, I had a child in another place and time. The greatest thing about this child, he was completely mine. I held him to my breast so close, he filled me so with love. He made me know without a doubt he was a gift from above. But through the years, I've watched him grow, and at times I'd lend a hand. Till now, this beautiful gift from God has turned into a man. For years, I was the only woman in this young man's life, for you see, I was his mother, and he hadn't taken a wife. Then I saw a lonely look that crept into his eyes. There was a place I could not fill, no matter how I tried. So I prayed, God send another into this young man's life, this very special person that he will call his wife. Then he met another that set his heart aglow, and I left my place of honor for a seat in the second row. For God had answered his mother's prayer, and sent him the very best of all the women on this earth who chose you over the rest. So I'll thank him for you every day, and I'll love you the best I can for being the wife God has chosen for my little boy who's now a man.
just very excited to see you. Both of us have prayed and been through a lot to get to this moment, and I can't wait to just be with you every day and spend the rest of my life with you. I love you.
Can't wait to live the rest of my life with you.